Welcome, Scorpio. This is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot here to do your June 2023 general messages. This is going to be for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I want to welcome all my Scorpio subscribers, all my cross watchers, and all those that are new. Please like, share, and subscribe if this resonates. This is not going to resonate with every Scorpio, so if this isn't your story, please chuck it in the bucket. Check your natal placements because, it might resonate with someone else and be someone else's story. But I welcome you to the reading, and we're going to get started by using the frequency bowl to cleanse the energies within myself as well as in the room. And I do appreciate you being here with this reading. All right. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Okay, so I'm going to say a universal prayer for happiness, prosperity, and abundance for all beings in the universe. It's going to be a silent prayer, so just bear with me. All right, thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to get started with the first main message. What does Scorpio need to know for their higher good? Divine Spirit and guides, what is it that my Scorpios in the month of June 2023 here need to know for their higher good? Okay, so, and this card came out for a lot of people. We're going to be dealing with the Moon card. So Scorpio, if you're dealing with the Moon, you could be dealing with a Pisces person. It doesn't have to be a Pisces person, Scorpio, that you're dealing with. But if it is, and if it isn't, then it could be that you are going to have to do some shadow side work, which is things coming to light that you're going to have to address. It could be childhood trauma, past trauma in your life, something that we buried deep, where we're in self-denial about it. We don't want to address it. We're treating it like it never happened because we don't want it in our energies. But guess what? With Saturn in retrograde, as well as Pluto in retrograde, and energies and transitions going on, sometimes we have no choice because the stuff will hit the fan, and sometimes it makes us face what it is that we don't want to have to face, okay? So we have the Moon card as one of our main messages. And then also we have the Magician. So Scorpio, no matter what you face, whatever it is that comes and whatever shadow side work you have to do to release whatever it is that is keeping you and holding you back unbeknownst to you, because something is coming to light that you have to deal with. It's not something you would prefer to deal with, but something has come to light. You have the Magician card, which is specific to the Aries, Gemini, and Virgo persons if you are dealing with a person. But what it is saying is that no matter what shadow side, what something comes up that's unknown territory, whether it's a career or relationship that comes to light, you do have the tools to be able to manifest and, like a cat, land on your feet, okay? That's why it's so significant with this cat picture. Whatever the situation may be, whether it's a Pisces you're dealing with in a relationship, or it's just working on your shadow side, working on the stuff that you want to not bring up and you don't want to face, what it's saying is that you do have the tools that you need to manifest it and land like a cat on your feet and be able to deal with it, okay? So those are your manifestation or your main messages going into June, okay, Scorpio? So we're going to use these tarot cards here to go ahead and find out what it is your messages are, Scorpio, for the month of June. What does my Scorpio's divine spirit and guides need to know for their higher good? These are slippery, so I am going to be trying to handle it as best as I can. All right. So we have two cards that came out. We have the star card. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. You may be just having hope and faith that you are going to be able to work on whatever it is that's coming to light, unless you're dealing with a Pisces, but you could be dealing with an Aquarius. So however that resonates with you. We also have the Seven of Wands. You are strong in your convictions. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy about not putting your defenses down, being able to get through it and doing it your way. So we will be able to check that out too. So these are really showing up in that light. All right. So what else is it that Scorpio needs to know for their higher goods, divine spirit and guides? What messages do they need to hear for the month of June to help them on their journey on the shadow side as well as on the surface side? What is it that my Scorpios need to know for their higher good? We have the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys will be having new love. Some people will have a new beginning divinely gifted to them should they choose to take it. It is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So it looks like so far you will be addressing something, unless you're dealing with a Pisces, that has to do with your shadow side and readdressing something, because retrogrades like Saturn as well as Pluto in retrograde and Mars in Leo for the month of June is about aggressive behavior, taking action and getting stuff done. So you may have to do some work, all right? Also, not only will you may have a divine emotional fulfillment, whether it's career or relationship, also my Scorpios, I have the card of Ace of Wands. So you are blessed twice. You have two aces in a row. You have the Ace of Cups, which means that whatever it is coming into you, whether it's a relationship or a career, however you are resonating with this, is also going to lead to emotional fulfillment, as well as you have the Ace of Wands, which is talking about new action, adventure, passion. So something divinely blessed coming your way after you after something comes to light, unless you're dealing with the Pisces, that you have all the tools to manifest. And obviously the universe will not bring you divine gifts like this where you have emotional fulfillment as well as a new adventure, passion, and action and travel possibilities coming up, Scorpio. If you weren't already working on something or putting something to end in the past, you have done the work, but something is coming to light that's going to lead to some kind of a new beginning for you, okay? And let's go ahead and get your oracle cards. I'm going to do some oracle cards to actually, I'm going to get one more card here if Divine Spirit and Guides will give me one more card on this message of dealing with an Aquarius or having hope and faith and belief, that withstanding your ground, having strong convictions about something, not backing down, divine beginnings and universe is giving you new opportunities in love, for emotional fulfillment, something that's going to bring in a lot of action, adventure, passion, and travel. I also have the Four of Cups. Be careful, Scorpio, not to overlook something that you normally wouldn't look at. So this is somebody that is basically not paying attention to what the divine blessings, maybe these offers are going to come into you, but you're going to think it's not worth your time. It's not someone that you would normally date. It's not somebody, a career that you would normally do. However this resonates with you, Scorpio, but it does show here that you need to be careful about throwing off and ignoring messages that you don't feel are worthy of you, because sometimes the universe knows, well, all the time, the universe knows what it is that we need. We only know what we want, okay? And sometimes what we want is not really good for us, okay? We think it's good for us. We want it to be ours, but sometimes the universe says, no, that is not what you need. I know what you need. And it's these two new divine blessings, two aces in a row, which is a very, very rare to get two aces in a row, that will lead to emotional fulfillment beyond your dreams in a career or relationship, as well as action, travel, passion coming to you. But be careful that you're not in a mode of, no, that's really not what I have planned for myself. Be careful that you're not in that mode, because that could be the shadow dark side that you don't want to address, that you have to deal with, your trauma, drama, and being stuck somewhere on a certain person or a certain thing that holds you back from your success, from your moving forward, okay? I do have the Yin Yang Oracle that I want to use to clarify this reading for you, Scorpio, on your blessings being given to you, and as well as your strong conviction and hope and faith. Unless you're dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces, you are having hope and faith that you can stand your ground and hold out, maybe for what it is that you want instead of what you need, when these divine blessings of new emotional fulfillment and a new beginning of action, passion, adventure, and travel may include relocating, okay? This new opportunity that leads to emotional fulfillment may be a new career or a new love, and it may be long distance, and you may have to change where you are, okay? So Scorpio, let's go ahead and get some oracle messages to help us with this message, okay? What is it, Divine Spirit and Guides, that Scorpio needs to hear for their higher good? What is a clear oracle message, some clarity for what they need to hear for their higher good for my Scorpios in the month of June? What else do we have for messages for Scorpio for the month of June to help them on their path? Okay. Let me make sure there's nothing else that flipped over. All right, so here we go, all right? So for clarity, I have the card here of forming structure, solid foundation. So something that you're going to have to address, Scorpio, which may be the shadow side of something that you don't desire to readdress, but with retrogrades going on in June all over the place, you may be called upon to address a situation that may have been childhood trauma, may have been a past trauma, and you are needing to work through that shadow side so that you can form a structure of a solid foundation going forward and be in a better place to make decisions and things coming to you, okay? You do have all the tools that you need to manifest what it is that you desire. I have regret. You do have regret, but you're going to be strong in your conviction, okay? You have regrets, repression, and that is what you have to work out on your shadow side. That is what is being called upon you to address. But you may be stubborn, Scorpio, and say, no, I'm standing my ground. I'm not willing to address that situation. I know what I want. I know what I need, and it's not to work on my shadow side, okay? And we know that avoidance, okay? Avoidance leads to stalemate. If you want these new divine beginnings, if you want emotional fulfillment, if you want that new action, passion, adventure, and travel, you may have to bend a little, you may have to compromise a little, and you may have to work on putting your guard down to be able to let in some things and reconsider some things and not be so defensive, okay? Because I do have that there's something that you are watching, someone that is, and somebody's either watching you, you're watching them, inspecting the situation, but you are not happy with the way things are going in a situation, whether it's career, love, but you're watching it and you're waiting for it, but it may just not be the same thing that you want, but the universe knows that you need, okay? And so that's what I have. And I'm going to get you an affirmation card, Scorpio. I hope this resonates with you. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it doesn't, please check your natal placements. This cannot resonate with every Scorpio, but it is someone's story here. And if it does, if resonate, new subscribers, new persons coming to the channel, cross watchers, please like, share, and subscribe. It does help the algorithms of the channel. And for your affirmation for the month of June, my Scorpios, I have the card here, or the cards here, of serenity. Addressing something and sometimes putting your defenses down and addressing that there are things that you have to work on. There are regressions and things that you really need to take stock of. If you do the shadow work sometimes and work on things that are coming to light, it will help you in forming a stronger foundation to go forward in new relationships, in a relationship you already have, or in a career aspect, okay? But not avoiding the situation and just watching the situation and inspecting the situation and having your defenses up will not always bring serenity, okay? Sometimes we have to address the hard things and the hard knocks, okay? Or the hard trauma that we had to deal with, okay? Then brings clarity, okay? So when you address the things on the shadow side that are holding you back and are repressed energies, like it said here, you know, repression and regret. There's some things that you're not addressing that you have put in the past of your trauma that you're not willing to revisit, but you may need to revisit because it'll bring you a structure and a solid foundation going forward, and it'll bring you clarity. And when these opportunities of divine emotional fulfillment and action and passion adventure come in, you'll be ready for it because you'll have manifested that with the Magician card. Magician card is all about manifesting, and you'll have dealt with your shadow side, with whatever it is, unless you're dealing with a Pisces, that you really need to deal with so that you can move forward in a stronger place, okay? All right, so much love to you, Scorpio. Till we read again, please like, share, subscribe. Have a great one. Stay stable, safe, and abundant. And till we read again, bye.